to manifest positivity. She had a very chill drive tonight. Usually she's kind of all over the road a little bit. I told her, let's keep these speeds tight. If it's 45, she needs to be 40, 41, 42. Remember, the state is going to come and give her her assessment, not a third party. Third parties tend to be a little bit more lenient. I'm a state certified driving instructor. I have the actual test in front of me, and I always prep all of my students. I'm not showing Brooklyn any slack. If she's all over the road, I'm gonna tell her. If she's doing a good job, I'm gonna tell her. And I've learned sometimes Brooklyn, her arms get very fatigued really fast. And when her arms get fatigued really fast, she's really sloppy all over the road. That's gonna scare an examiner, and then they're gonna follow her. So we had to take it in phase. Brooklyn, an examiner, they're gonna follow the rules by the book, period. Like I'm showing them at a yield sign. I look left, right, left. Brooklyn has got to yield. But sometimes she goes too far to the left. I'm going to do a Brooklyn. She'll fail. Then I'm going to get over to the right. Brooklyn is more consistent in her approaches of lane line reference, of speed control. And we have to err on the side of caution. If Brooklyn goes too slow, I know you can see that boat there. If Brooklyn goes too slow, like we have to stop, S-T-O-P. But Brooklyn, she's got to look left, right, left. And then sometimes her car lunges forward because of the hand controls, okay? I'm more used to it because I'm with her more, but also I'm not gonna be lenient on her. I'm gonna speak the truth. And that's why many of you like this, because Brooklyn has some deficits. We all do. No one is perfect. But she is not going to let her deficits deter her. Now, she's going to get a partial scholarship to her junior year. She's going to get a scholarship. Now, like, this will make Brooklyn a little bit nervous, right? But I said, Brooklyn, ignore them. It could even be 45 miles an hour. I'm not worried because we want to drive at a speed that's safe. But you got to remember, when the state examines you, they are strict, 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 strict. Okay, if you go over, automatic failure. Brooklyn is not one to run light. She has not shown me that. She's not one to go off the road, but occasionally she gets very sloppy in her lane line reference. Looking ahead around the curve. Okay, so we got to look ahead. That's what we're doing. I'm going to maintain good speed. I'm going to keep coming around through here and just being smooth. It's 45. I'm at about 45 right now. Sometimes Brooklyn is at 47 or 50, too fast. We are counting backwards. We don't know her date. She's got a floating window of 16 weeks. And she started crying and getting upset. I'm like, Brooklyn, why are you crying, girl? Well, I don't want to have to wait. I wanted to get my license before I go back. I said, Brooklyn, pause. There are people up in the Capitol who don't even know you. And when they see your number, they're like, oh my God, it's that girl Brooklyn again. Or it's her mom again, right? Because they clocked her T. What's up, E? E, I just finished driving Brooklyn. She really did well. She's on a floating schedule with the state. They can call her anytime, a week out ahead of time. And I told her mom and her dad, anytime they call her, you call me, we do more road test prep. You follow me? We do more road test prep. And you're going to meet Brooklyn, right? She's 21, cerebral palsy, Brooklyn, Caucasian female, blonde. I think she's got blue eyes or brown, probably about 5'3", 5'4", maybe 120 pounds. She's kind of thin and petite, but her is bigger than all of our hearts. Imagine having cerebral palsy. You know, you can barely walk. You got braces, hand crutches. She has done more to drive than anyone else. She's got a car. She's got hand controls, but she'll be 21 in September, right? But she's stuck in the house. And I said, what is your day like? Boring. My mom's at work. My dad. I'm like, what's going on then, girl? What's happening, right? So I'm just trying to have that honest conversation with her. You got to tell me what the little brown person means. You got to tell me that. I don't know what that means, E. I'm sorry. Tell me. But her going around this curve, she was really smooth. I'm at about 35. And sometimes she has a good drive. She's a Virgo. She'll light you up. She'll cuss you out in a minute. She is fed up with the bureaucracy. She might be. I'll have to ask. She might be. Okay. So she might be. Yes. And the whole world is pulling for Brooklyn because we want her to be successful. So we're going into the Mount Clemens Trap area. This is the back way. She parallel parked twice, did pretty good. There were a lot of people down there. There's an escape room down there. Okay, and I'm telling you real life here. E, are you into the escape rooms? I know you're a full-grown woman. Some people are into those escape rooms. Okay, I'm not. I'm not into those escape rooms. However, she is looking forward to being 21. Okay, and she did real good. And just being patient with her. And I told her whenever the state says, okay, here's your date, because she has to meet at Secretary of State near where she lives. She's at college 9 months out of the year. You feel me? Throwing axes. Oh, okay. Okay. That's cool. Get your frustration. Hiya! So this is the backside of Mount Clemens Trap area. Okay. And I try to make it as challenging. You know me, I'm gonna speak truth. Brooklyn is crazy funny, good sense of humor. She would be great to be on the video cast, right? But I have to warn you up front, she got a mouth on her. She got a mouth, but she speaks truth, and it's funny. You into all of that? I would have to try it. I would love to get a bat and hit something. Okay? Just try something different. So Brooklyn did pretty good on this curve, and we just got to go in slow and follow the curve, and just go around. Okay? Right? She did real nice, and I said when the line is broken, get all the way over. And I'm going to take you back on the route. So I said, turn in your blinker, get over one lane at a time, and I'm looking. Okay? Like this person here, what are they doing? Yeah, I would try it. Because we all have that internal frustration. You feel me? So I took Brooklyn through here. She was a lot better. This is her therapy because she's in the house all week. Imagine being caged up in the house all week long. I lose my mind too. I'd be ready to tear someone's head off. She got a little irritated. Two cars were really tailgating us. She almost stopped in the middle of the street. I'm like, what are you doing? Well, I just got tired of these cars. I'm like, you can't do that. What are you doing? But she did. Now I want to show you the beautiful side of Mount Clemens Trap area. This is it. This is the Mount Clemens Trap area. This is where we take students, do road test prep, parallel park. If you can master this, you can pass your test. Isn't it beautiful? Right? Hopefully this will do it justice. I'm just showing you. And I'm taking you on this route. I'm going to take you through on one time. Right? I've taken some pictures down here before. So, and then I said, I need you to turn here on this street. And then she went in, she had her hand spinner. She turned real easy, just like this. And I said, make a left turn. And she turned out, and we making a left. Now, she has handicap plates in her car. I do not, but I'm going to pull up by this vehicle, and I'm going to try to show you how she parked. Okay, so I said, no gas. She had the hand control. I said, squeeze your hand control and back in slow. So now turn on your blinker, and I'm looking over my right shoulder. I'm going to show you. I'm looking over my right shoulder, and then turn your wheel all the way to the right. I'm going in at a 45 angle, and I said, turn your wheel back, and I'm going to show you this. Okay, I'm going to show you. Come on. And I'm going to turn my wheel back all the way to the left, and I should be able to get in. And now I'm going to cut it back all the way to the right. If you do this, you still will be able to, you will. And she's able to parallel park. Boom, I'm in. I'm going to show you. That's a parallel park. She was able to do that. Now we got to put it in reverse. I'm looking behind me. I'm checking. I'm going slow. I do not want to hit anything. Okay. Turning my left turn signal. There's actually a car behind me. Don't care. I'm doing my thing. I have my blinkers on and I turn back. So you got to be able to steer. And this is where we do our turns. This is where we do a lot of videoing. This is the real downtown Mount Clemens trap area. Have a complete stop. Boom. Okay. This is my New York. This is my Chicago. This is my Detroit. And then we go down here. And then I turn back out. I said, drive over the arrows. Take your time. Be patient. Okay. And we're going through, that's like a lot of small downtown areas. They're trying to fill everything, get people in. But this is where we go through. This is where we train. And then I'm going to make a right turn. I'm going to turn on my right turn signal. And then the escape room, we just passed it. It's on the right. So I'm going to have a complete stop. S-T-O-P. And of course, she has her spinner. So I'm going to roll forward. And of course, we're going to go up and make our turn. And I said, turn, use your spinner. I'm turning hand over hand. She's got a spinner knob. And then she turns out. She can't turn hand over hand. She can't do that. So she uses her left hand at the spinner at the 11 o'clock position. Okay. I'm going to turn on my right turn signal. I'm going to come up and stop. You've seen this church before. I've taken pictures here before. I look left and right. Then we'll roll forward. I had a student almost hit this dumpster. Very, very scary. You're going to see the dumpster. If they overturn, I'm going to hit this dumpster. I'm like, no. Okay. I'm going to roll forward. After we stop, we're going to, oh, I know where she's talking. We're going to make a left. I know exactly what's going on. I'm going to come up and stop. And then what we're doing, we always do this. We look left, right, left. This is really smearing. I don't like how this looks. Sorry, guys. Sorry, it looks terrible. This looks bad. Oh my God. This looks terrible. I'm trying to find a napkin or something. A cloth. Sorry. Oh, I hate how this looks. I'm going to move up, and then I'm going to have to pull over. Sorry about this smearing, guys. I don't like this at all, and I'm going to clean it. And I'm going to turn back. Okay. No one's going to hit your car, brother. Put this in park. I'm going to take this off. Hey, much better. We got to have some quality up in here. All right. All right, so, we're in this downtown area again, okay, and I'm going to turn on my left turn signal, looking over my shoulder. All right, so now we're better. So I'm going to keep moving. Then we got to go through this area. We have to stop because remember, the state. I'm here last. I'm going to wait for them, let them go by, and we got to have complete stops because the state will follow the letter of the law, and I do too. Okay. The town, the Mount Clemens trap area, there are little businesses that are open. Okay? Don't be misled. And then I'm gonna come up and stop. This is the same route I had her on. Now I'm gonna move forward. It's called showing the car. I look left and right. Then I'm gonna make my right turn. This is the route I had her go on. It's just the same route. Now we gotta make a left turn up here. I said merge in when the line is broken. Bam. Okay? And then I'm gonna make my left turn. I told her to get into one of the middle lanes. Okay, they got the red lights under there. In some municipalities, you could get a ticket for that because it's distracting. But now we're on a one-way. Okay. Good. Then we're going to come up and just take our time. So we're just going to be patient out here. And we're on this one way, so I'm checking traffic behind us. And I got to see her do her mirror checks more, right? And then we just gently accelerate. The car she had on those hand controls either goes really fast or it's really slow, all right? So we just want to keep moving, getting in and out of those no zones. And I told her, don't chase cars. Stay with the flow of the traffic, but you got to be mindful. You have to be, because by the state administering the road test, I'm not saying they're going to have it out for her, but any little mistake, she fails. And that's going to that's going to really make her feel very sad, right? And we want to focus on positivity, because I know she can do it, because she's not a speeder. She drives a little bit slow, and that's fine. But I'm giving you the vibe and the feeling. She was on this road less than an hour ago. Okay? And I'm going to get over one lane to the left. Smooth and easy. Just take my time. And the light's red, so I'm trying to get her to look ahead more. And just, the goal is just to have her pass her test. And then I'm going to make sure of that, because I'm going to help her. I know what to do. I know how to teach it. And then we're going to continue. And then she has to merge on the expressway. So they may take her in one of the most difficult areas, and she's got to demonstrate total control, like controlled chaos. You feel me? So we want her to be consistent. And this is the Gratiot thoroughfare. Got blinking lights. We're just trying to take our time, trying to do a good job. It's real peaceful out here. Okay. I'm going to get over. Then we're going to make the turnaround. E, you're about to laugh. I know you are. Yes, she's doing well so far. I'm asking her about her day. She does physical therapy for 2 hours once a week. I'm like, oh my God, I would be totally exhausted, because she doesn't have use of her muscles, and she doesn't prepare. Then she'll lose strength. She's already really, really, really thin. She's got to work on her patience. She's young. She's 21. You can't tell. Look, E, you can't tell her what to do. I can't tell her what to do. I was hired for one thing, to prepare her for the test, and she's like my niece, right? I'm gonna prepare her for the test. Okay? E, this is not for me. I have orders to come here. I have orders. You see where I am? I have orders. So I haven't had this in years. It's all good. I feel you. It's all good. Okay. Have orders to come in, but just think about freedom. Her making these decisions. Her getting ready. You like the sandwiches? Yes. I'm gonna come around. If you're just joining us, we're talking about Brooklyn's Fear to Freedom. She has got, I don't care for the red beans and rice no more, right? You know what I got to do, and we're going to keep it real with you. I'm going to see if I can read the text while I am talking to you guys, so please be patient with me. Please be patient. Please be patient, guys. I'm reading this text. Stand by.
Hello, I'm Papa's. What can I get for you?
Hi, I need a 3-piece spicy chicken tenders with a small side of mashed potatoes and gravy,
Okay.
a small side of mac and cheese. So you got to do these food runs, man. And this could be Brooklyn. She wants Popeyes. She wants Wendy's. This is a part of real life. When you drive, you're going to go through a drive-through. You're going to go through a car wash. You're going to get gas, right? So you got to know how to do this. So I got a big smile because I was trying to hide and sneak, but I'm not going to hide and sneak. I'm going to keep it real with you guys. So hold on. Okay. The yesterday's move. Okay, yeah, I see you. Right? The slushy thing is spinning, but there's no slush in there. I wish I could take a picture of this and show you guys. No, I'm not eating. I'm not eating this. It's for my wife. She wants it. I haven't had Popeyes in like 8 years, 10 years. Okay, hi.
60-40. I mean, yeah, 60-40.
All right. I haven't had Popeyes in like 10 years, right? Because I'm trying to eat better and have a healthier lifestyle. And that's really important, you know. Thank you. So, but well, I was going to keep it real. Let me put this thing in park. Because, you know, you get the munchies at night. So, I'm just trying to keep it calm. Really am. Keep it chilled. Yes, I always get in trouble. I always get my teeth clocked. You didn't check the order. Wife blocking my teeth. Yeah, you guys are, yeah. Oh, they like this too. Yeah, it's been like 10 years. Oh, that was quick.
Yeah. Have a good night.
All right. Make sure I got this right. All right. Yeah, they can buy their own. I want to make sure, I'm just making sure that the order was correct. I don't want to get in trouble. I'm just checking. So hold on, I'm double checking. All right, I'm back. All right. I hope it's right. I'll get my head tore off at home. Oh, we keeping it real, man. We keeping it real, okay? When you learn how to drive, you're going to go through the drive-through. You're going to get gas. You're going to have fun with your friends. And we want Brooklyn to have these experiences, right? And she's 21. She's going to hang out with her friends. Her friends are a little bit younger, so she can't practice with them. Her parents work all the time, so the thing is, she sits home. You don't want to sit home, right? You want to be out hanging out, okay? All right. My wife got Popeye, so I'm eating the banana. You tell me. All right, let's change angles. I want to keep it moving. All right, let's keep it moving. We're following the road. We're moving. We're safe. We're just following the curve around. And this in itself is peaceful too. Yes, everything was there. Everything was there. I double checked. You know, you always feel like you're going to mess up. Even butter. Oh my God, you're crazy. I guess if you don't ask for it, they don't give it to you. I didn't have directions not to get butter. You know how it is. But driving like this, look, it's 9:42 Eastern Standard Time. It's peaceful. Isn't this peaceful? And I know a lot of you watch this, you're like, man, that's really nice. That building is lit up like that. Isn't this real peaceful and real nice? I find peacefulness in driving, being adventurous, going around different areas, learning different areas, different states, different cities, seeing how people move. You know, before it was like, can I make it there? Will my car make it there? Yes. Right? I still enjoy driving. I still enjoy teaching people how to drive. And as long as it's fun and enjoyable to me, that's what I'm going to do. I keep thinking she orders something to drink. Keep thinking. Okay. You asked about Marcus. He's still in the hospital. He got denied for Medicaid and Medicare. So here's what's going on. And you ask and we go speak truth. He got denied for Medicaid and Medicare. I'm going to go see him tomorrow. He's in a different hospital. He's going to be back going through this whole process again. He needs more care than he really needs to be in a nursing home. Okay, but he was in like a group home. There was no real true caregiver. It was just a lady who was cooking. They were just trying to take his money. So I was really disappointed. It's going to be I just got to keep pushing to get him the best care that he can get. It's kind of complicated, but we're going to, we're going to go see him tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow, so I'm going to be driving over to the hospital. I'm going to take you guys with. I ordered something from another shop, and I'll be able to take you with. So he's in the hospital again. He's in St. John's, much better hospital than the other one he was in, but they're trying to find a placement, and Marcus cannot take care of himself, and that's the really tough thing, an emotional thing right now. He deserves good care, and we all do. But the problem is the healthcare system is broken, and all of you don't realize this, but when you get to become a certain age, if you don't have a lot of money, you're going to be put in the system. It's, $500 to $1,000 a day in the hospital. He's got a really nice doctor. He's like 165 pounds. He's 6'2". He was about 225, 230. He's 169, 68 pounds. He's very thin. Looks like a skeleton. He's got congestive heart failure. I mean, it's real. But he didn't take care of himself early on in his life. And there's no one to blame but him. You only get one body and one mind. And if you abuse your body and mind as you get older, there's no one to blame. We can't blame mom. We can't blame dad. It's real talk. So, but what I've learned going over to see him a few times and helping him get up and shower and bathe and take him out and feed him, I saw how he was really living. And he needs a lot of care. So I saw that, and I'm preaching it. I'm keeping it real to you guys. He needs a lot of care and a lot of love, right? He has bounced back. When he got put in about a week and a half ago, he had bad diarrhea and he was urinating blood. Okay, he's got congestive heart failure and his kidneys are getting bad. So I'm just telling you the truth. He had to go to the hospital. It was 911. This man was going to die. I'm just telling you. So they got him in. They got him stable. The urologist. They got all the specialists in. He's stable. He's eating a little bit, but he doesn't want to take his medication. So if you have congestive heart failure and your kidneys are bad and high cholesterol, if you're not going to take your medicine, I mean, come on, man. Take your medicine. So the doctor had to put it in the food, trick him a little bit. Yes. So by me being off tomorrow, I'm going to go see him early in the day. We'll be able to drive through some traffic. I'm going to take you with me. And we're going to spend some time with him. He's really quiet. Sometimes he doesn't even know that I'm there. But I'm just keeping it real with you. I'm telling you the truth. Because when you have your loved ones who are as bad as my brother is, you're like, wow. Okay, no one else is going to take care of him except for me. Right? And I'm just trying to make his life as safe as possible, because the place he was in, he would have fell up the stairs because they were really steep. He would have fell down the stairs and broke his neck, and he tried to get out of the back window. Okay? So mental illness, healthcare is real. And I know a lot of you don't want to hear this, but if you don't know how to drive, you can't go get your brother. You can't go get your loved ones. The best place is he is in a hospital. He can't leave. It's a secure hospital. He can't leave. Okay? And I'm telling you this because it's real. So when I go see him, I got to park the car, show my ID, take it up to floor 2. I've got to be buzzed in. Someone's got to push a button. I go in one door, that closes. Another nurse or doctor lets me in. And I think his room is 242 or 244. Play that in your 3-digit. But that's my brother. And I love him and I want to help him. So it's real. It makes you think about your own, mortality and when you get older, and hopefully you can take care of yourself and feed yourself and bathe yourself. And it's real. Okay. And that's always how I want to keep it with you. He can't drive anymore. So it's real. And I really appreciate you asking about that. Okay. This car just ran the light. Okay. So you got to be in a good mental state. I'm just trying to take our time.